Well, hello. You are hiking with Jenny on the Appalachian Trail. Today is day 71, and I just got dropped off at Rockfish Gap by Kenneth. And when I was there, I ran into Pipes and his friends, and they are also headed out to the SMP today. I also met a trail angel named Kevin who had given them a ride, and he watches my channel. So, hi Kevin, it was nice to meet you and your dog Elvis. I'm getting a late start. It is 11:30 and there are kind of limited shelter options. Of course, in the Shenandoah National Park, they are called huts. The first one would be only like a 7-mile day, and the second one would be like a 21-mile day. However, you can camp. It's not like the Smokies where you have to stay in the shelter. You are allowed to camp in between as long as you basically follow basic like backcountry camping rules. I mean, 7 seems too short, but 21 is too long, especially since I'm getting such a late start. This group ahead of me, they're all going to the first one because they're also obviously getting a late start. But I want to see what's ahead of there, and if there's something that looks good for a campsite, I might just stealth camp somewhere past there. Really excited to be entering the park today. There's a road that goes through the whole park, basically, Skyline Drive, and we're going to be kind of weaving in and out of it the whole way. And along the way, there's picnic areas, there's trash cans, there's bathrooms, there's these things called waysides, where you can go inside and get some food, and sometimes even a shower or laundry. So that's my kind of hike. I'm excited for this. The AT in the Shenandoah National Park is 105 miles long, so we are going to be here for, I don't know, the better part of a week, I would say. I haven't planned this down at all, so I have no idea like what my mileage is going to be like or where I'm going to stay or anything. I'm just kind of playing this by ear because I have plenty of food, and with the waysides especially, I won't need to worry about food at all. So we're just gonna, I think, take it as it comes and see where I end up. Yesterday, I'm pretty sure I ate like 2 pounds of food out of my pack. And it still feels heavy. So that's how heavy. I'm pretty sure my backpack was like back to like Smokey's weight. It was like 30 pounds. So what happened was, when like the day before I got picked up, I actually ran out of food. Like, I ate all of my food and I was like still kind of hungry. Like, I kind of felt like, ooh, I wish I had packed more food. And then I overcompensated when I got my resupply at Walmart when Brian was here. So I ended up with way too much food because I didn't really take into account that, yeah, I'll probably be stopping at waysides and getting food too. So that was an issue. So yeah, I wasn't even about to go out to eat last night or get breakfast this morning because I knew I had so much food. So I'm kind of starting out. I didn't eat a whole lot for breakfast this morning. I had cereal, banana, because I want to get hungry so I can eat more of that food. In case anyone is wondering or is planning to hike this in the future, there's been a new change to the way that permits work in the S&P. So you're supposed to purchase a permit ahead of time on their website, and it's $15 total. And from what I read, you don't have to have a physical paper copy of it. You can just show the digital copy if somebody asks. So that's what I did. I didn't have to print anything. So in case anyone was wondering about that, there's no physical permits like at the entrance anymore. So you have to kind of plan ahead and do it in advance. Although at the beginning of the park there is service, so if you forgot to do it, you could probably just do it on trail, I would imagine. It's just through like recreation.gov or whatever. I found that process to be pretty quick and easy. I didn't have to physically fill out anything because I already had a recreation.gov account, so they had my information already. I just looked up what this flower is because I think it's really pretty. It's Virginia spiderwort. I was reading this morning that the word Shenandoah is a Native American word believed to mean beautiful daughter of the stars. Shenandoah is named after actually a body of water, and so you can kind of imagine that the reflection of the water would kind of create the effect that it's named after. But a lot of people call this park the Shenandoahs, but that's not actually the name of the mountain range here. And so it doesn't really make sense to call it that. It's actually the Blue Ridge Mountains. Having a little snack break. Tortilla with some pepperoni and Baby Bell cheeses on it. I just heard the distant rumbling of thunder, and it reminded me to check the weather. And it looks like it is most likely going to rain starting at 5 o'clock. And it looks like we're going to have some heavy rain this evening. So I would like to set up camp before 5 o'clock if possible, to avoid setting up in the rain at least. Sky doesn't look too happy. This is the summit of Bear Den Mountain, and these seats are here. I guess this used to be an apple orchard, and the family that lived here put these seats in for, I don't know, family events. Ooh, it's kind of wobbly. Well, I know better than to hang around on the summit of a mountain during an oncoming thunderstorm, so I'm going to get off. I'm at Beagle Gap, and there are porta potties here. I am currently road walking along Skyline Drive because I read and far out that there's a water source down here, and I'm almost out of water, so I'm going to see if I can find this water source. Well, I've gone past where they said that the water was, and I didn't see anything. So I'm just walking along hoping I can find something. So I finally found some water on the side of the road here. It was definitely a lot farther than far out suggested, but I did fill up because I've been a little surprised how dry this area is. I was looking ahead at the map, and it didn't look like there was going to be much for a while, so because I don't really know where I'm going to camp, I figured fill up now, and then it gives me more options. finally made it to another place where the trail intersects. So I'm back on the trail, and at this point it's 4:37, so I am going to be looking for a place to camp because it is supposed to rain still at some point, so I would like to get set up somewhere before that happens and make dinner and everything. So I'm gonna keep my eyes open for some campsites. Alright, I found this little stealth site off of a side trail, off of the main trail, so this looks like a good spot as any. I'm having a little bit of a Mexican night at camp. I made the Packet Gourmet trailside bean and cheese burrito on a tortilla, and I added some Baby Bell cheese and some avocado and Cholula sauce. Very good. So it's been about 45 minutes since I set up, and it started to rain pretty good. So this was a good call. Well, it poured pretty good while I was having dinner, but now it seems to be just sprinkling. Today was a 11-mile day, which was fine. I wasn't expecting to do big miles today because I had gotten such a late start. I was mainly looking to get past the first shelter. I've been kind of conserving my water tonight because I know that it's going to be several miles before I make it to the next water source. It's just a pretty dry stretch of trail. I did make some hot cocoa with rainwater earlier, so that was kind of a way I was trying to save water. I wanted the hot cocoa, but didn't want to use my water to make it, so I just collected some rainwater for it. That's about it. Thank you for watching, and happy trails.